Okay. Hey, everyone. Erin O'Keefe, Diamond Ambassador here with my two besties since middle school, right, girls?
Yeah.
Liza Reef, Sapphire Ambassador, and Jodie Rutledge, Emerald Ambassador.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
We are here for a question and answer sesh. We were going back and forth this week about what topic we wanted to do for the call, and we had about 45 topics combined in one today. So we were like, this is just a hot mess. Can we just start all over? So we decided to just scrap it and do a question and answer to fill your needs to see what you guys needed. And then next week we have a special guest, Diamond. We're not going to tell you who it is. It's going to be a guest speaker on our call. So I hope you tune in next Thursday. I'm going to mute everyone again because I hear a lot of background noise. And then Jodie and Liza, if you could just unmute yourself. Okay. So we do have a couple questions that were listed in some of the team groups. And I'm going to start just by reading some of them. And then, everyone posted this call in their own team group. So I'm not in every team group, so I can only ask the ones that are in my team group. So if you guys see extras in yours, let me know. And then after we're done, we only got a couple, we'll open it up to any questions and answers. And you guys can ask questions. Do you guys hear echo on my end?
Yeah, there's a couple of people who aren't muted right now. I can see on my screen.
All right, let me mute everyone again. Okay, unmute yourselves. I don't know. I still hear it on my end, but we'll do our best. All right, Liza, this one's for you because you get this one a lot. From Andrea, I hear you. I hear you. What's the best way to upgrade customers to ambassadors? So if you have a current customer and you want to make them an ambassador, they love the products, they want to start sharing, or they want best prices. There used to be a really simple way, but with the transitioning of systems and moving towards our newest system, it's not so simple. So I'm going to throw this one to Liza because she deals with this one a lot.
It's, logistically, it sounds simple. It's just a phone call to customer service. But oftentimes you might run into issues where they tell you it's going to be 3 to 5 days. So I tell my ambassadors who come to me to come to me so that I can help, because typically for us jewels, it's a really simple phone call to customer service. And then they just wipe out that person's preferred customer account, and then they can go in and just start brand new. So logistically it sounds simple, but sometimes it can be a little bit of a pain for you guys. So you must utilize your upline.
Yeah, use your closest jewels. And truly the join Plexus button is supposed to work. If you have a customer and you click join Plexus and they enter their customer ID and email, it should go smoothly. Doesn't always. So if it doesn't, you have to be calm, cool, and collected. You can't raise a fuss. You can't throw a fit. You just got to say, oh my goodness, and this is the truth. The security systems in our system are so secure now because we've had so much fraud that they've had to turn up the security knobs like 400 times. So let's have some patience and I'm going to contact my closest jewel. We're going to take care of you. It's going to be easy breezy, I promise. If you're reactive and not calm about it, it sets a really bad tone. So just be calm, cool, and collected. And this echo is driving me crazy.
I know. I don't know where it's coming from.
What do I do?
Not me.
Everyone's muted except for us.
I don't know. I'll mute myself.
That seemed to work. Good. Liza's done for the night. She's fired. It's me and you, Jode.
Too.
Hey now, Jodie muted herself too.
I did.
Okay, it's all me then. I love it. Okay. When you have someone who's ready to order, but, oh God, no, this never happens to us, right, girls?
I don't know.
They say they're going to do it. They say they're going to do it. They say they're going to do it. They don't do it. You follow up. They say, I'm going to do it tonight, and they don't. What do you do? Jodie, you're a good closer, so what do you do? I'm going to mute myself for this.
So when somebody says they're going to join and then they haven't bit the bullet. What do? I follow up with them on a weekly basis for a little while. depending on how serious they were about joining, I would probably check in on them. If they were like, okay, I'm joining tomorrow, then tomorrow I'm obviously going to check in with them and say, hey, I'm really excited to get you going. Let me know when there's a good time that I could call you. Sometimes I get ignored. The next week I'll follow up with them again and say, hey, Chickie, what's going on? Are you ready to get this party started? I kind of keep it like light and simple. If I get ignored again, it kind of just depends on what happens. If they ignore me, I check in on a weekly basis for a little while, then I kind of move it to a monthly basis. I don't ever forget about them if they really seem interested in joining. I just keep following up with them. But I always try to get them on the phone, and then once I get them on the phone, I can usually, like Erin calls it, seals the deal. But I don't think
I think some good tips too are like, Jodie's key point is get them on the phone. If you say, can I call you at 5 o'clock tomorrow to walk you through the sign up process, for those people hemming and hawing, it really helps. But if someone says, I'm going to order Friday, or my payday is in 2 weeks, I'm like, all right, what day do you get paid? Oh, the 15th. Okay, I'm going to check in with you on the 14th to make sure you're still ready to go on the 15th. Then if they don't order, I try to check in every 2 days, then a week, then a month. Like, I still have like 3 people like going like this. And you get to the point where you don't want to bother them and have them be so turned off by you, but you also need to let them know you're still there, because it's probably not high on their priority list like it is on ours. Liza, do you have anything else to add?
No, but I agree, just getting them on the phone, and oftentimes I'll give them like 2 different times to talk, like, oh, I'm available at 5 tonight and 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, which is best for you, because I can walk you through it, and it will take a quick 5 to 10 minutes. So if you let them know that it's not going to be time consuming, because oftentimes they think like it's going to be a time consuming phone call. It's really not. Like, I don't want to be on the phone just as much as you don't want to be on the phone. So letting them know that it's going to be quick is probably the best.
Okay, what do you do when people don't want to put their personal info, credit card, e-check online, but you want them to sign up as a preferred customer?
That one's tough, because
I don't think it's tough.
You just don't sign them up as a customer.
Done.
Like,
peace out.
It's tough to explain to the person, because you can sell them retail if you have inventory, but the only inventory I have is my own, and right. I'm not going to give that up. But if they can't afford, or they don't want to put that information online, that's 99% of the population has their information online. So something's fishy right there, number one.
It could be just their husband.
Yeah, like, it's just, then move on to somebody else, because you can't sign them up as a preferred customer if they're not willing to put their information out there.
Exactly. I'm going to tell you that I have made this mistake of doing this. And first of all, if they don't want to do it, they don't get the 60-day money-back guarantee. Right. They just don't. If you can sign them up. You can order wholesale in your back office at our wholesale pricing. You have to sell it to them retail, not the preferred cost, but the retail, which is most expensive. And then they don't get the 60-day money back that way. I made this mistake with someone recently, honestly, put my own information out there because he's going through a divorce, and I was truly just trying to be nice and help him. Didn't like the product. He's a cab driver, was peeing all day, like, whatever. He wanted his money back, and I'm like, sorry, dude. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You didn't put your credit card information out there. I can't really help you. So,
I'd like to add to that, Erin, I kind of reassure them that I've had over, oh my gosh, in the past 3 years, I've had over 400 customers probably, and nothing's ever happened. I kind of reassure them and then pray that nothing does happen. But I reassure them that in all the time that I've been doing this in 3 years, I've never had an issue with fraud or anything happening. So I kind of reassure them that way, that nothing is going to happen.
You gotta reassure them that our process and our system is
secure.
So super secure. Like, nothing, just reassure them. That's all.
Okay, another question. I'm just starting Plexus myself. I am not healthy yet. How can I sell it without having huge results myself? I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm going to let these two add to it. If I waited I was healthy to begin with. Like, I just wanted to lose weight. I never had any health issues. But if I waited for my perfect testimony, I wouldn't be living the life I live. If I waited to have my 30-pound weight loss, I would be back at a job that made me miserable every single day. Sorry, Kay, cool, I know you're on the call. I would be not having the freedoms that I have and making the money that I have if I waited. I used my personal testimony because that's important. It doesn't have to be a huge one, but then I use everyone else's. But you guys can add to that.
No, you hit it. You hit the nail on the head. You have to use other people, and use people who are close to you, people that you know, so that you're confident when you're answering questions.
I love what a couple new ambassadors have done lately, ladies and gents, that they encourage you to join them and that they're going to be real and honest with their update. I love that. I think that's real. I think that's what people are looking for. So invite people to follow you. Tell them they're going to be true and honest with your testimony and how the products have helped you. But I just love how a few people have been doing that. And I think that people really respect the honesty and the feedback of following them. So invite people to come on the journey with you. Tell you you could be honest and say, I don't have this extravagant testimony yet, but I've seen my friends transform, my family transform, and I would love for you to join me on this journey.
Yeah, I love that.
Yep, perfect. You guys see any more written questions? Those are the only ones out of my teen group.
Well, Kath had given us a couple out of Pinkalicious. The one with selling on Amazon and eBay, that one came.
Show me that. Let me see that one.
Selling Plexus on Amazon and eBay. How does it happen? What does corporate have to do with it? Why is it bad? How to address potentials when they say they can't get it cheaper? Well, it's bad because Erin already brought it up. Those people who are buying through Amazon and eBay, they're not going to get a 60-day money-back guarantee. They're not going to get the personal attention that they would get through an ambassador. And it's bad for...
There's way more than that. That's number totally. 1 and 2. Absolutely. Okay, so just so you guys know, the Amazon and eBay situation, those are criminals. Those are people. Andrea had it this week. Liza's level 1, Andrea. She's like, I just got like 3 $200 orders out of nowhere. I'm like, it's
from
fraud.
The same guy.
Same guy. I'm like, that's fraud. These are people that are hacking into credit cards, finding ambassadors, stealing product, and selling it on eBay. If anyone does that, they're buying from a criminal, and they are most likely to get their credit card information hacked into. Plexus knows about it. It's ongoing. There's a legal team addressing it. This is why our credit card security features are set through the roof right now, but still people are smart and criminals are smart and they're hacking through it anyway. So Amazon, eBay, if people go buy there because it's cheaper, they're literally buying from a criminal and they will have their credit card information hacked. So,
and it's okay to tell them that. It's okay to tell them that they're not going to get the 60-day money-back guarantee, that they're in jeopardy of losing their personal information to somebody else. It's okay to tell them that. Yeah, it's a huge issue. It's gotten so much better, but clearly it's still an issue because Drea got hacked into the other day. Yep. So crazy.
There's a question here. I've got a question I didn't ask earlier. How do you handle people that want to keep their Plexus use a secret? How do you teach them not to be embarrassed about it?
Go ahead, Jen.
How do you teach them not to be embarrassed about it? Oh.
Are you embarrassed to go to the gym? Are you embarrassed to drink water, to eat vegetables? This is just a tool. I get it. Some people are, and I didn't even tell my husband for 2 weeks that I was using it. I didn't tell my friends. I didn't tell anyone until I started feeling good. And then I was like, I need to tell every single person I know because this stuff is legit.
I think educating them too about that it's nothing to be ashamed of, educating them, sending them short little videos, telling them,
especially gut health is the biggest topic going. Probiotics are a huge topic.
Yep. Are you embarrassed to take a multivitamin every day? That's education. That's educating them on the benefits of supplements.
But at the same time, give them the privacy that they deserve and respect their wishes. And if they don't want to, you can't push someone to do that. So also educate them, but give them respect also.
So one other question in Pinkalicious was, if I only have a limited amount of money, where should I put it to do the most for my business? Business cards, catalogs, samples, where should I put my money?
Right now, I feel like these ambassador run specials, this is how we all exploded. So if you're new to Plexus, meaning in the last year, anywhere from like 18 months ago to now, when we first started, we could run specials online. Join my team, you get $15 off. Join my team, become a preferred customer, you get a $10 rebate. That is how we all grew our business. Any new customer this month gets entered for an Alex and Ani bracelet. Like, we did a ton of stuff like that. And then compliance said, we're going to take it away because it's not an even playing field, because some people were making it not an even playing field. Like, join my team, you could win a Louis Vuitton. Like, it's just not fair to like people like us who weren't going to do that. So they put guidelines on it, meaning, you know, up to $35 for a customer, up to $10 or $20 for an ambassador rebate. But you can do that online. I haven't seen anyone on our team do it. Like, I did one the other day, and I haven't seen anyone do it. Reinvesting back in your business is a big deal. Set your budget. If I get paid, my budget's a little bigger because I make more money, right? My incentive budget every month is about $200 to $250. Yours might be $25, and that's okay. Join my team, and you have a chance to win a gift card of $25. Whatever it is, but know that your budget, know what you want to run, and run it on Facebook. Like, people love a deal.
So Michelle just asked, is that something that she has to pay out? So yes, if I'm doing a customer special, $10 off if you purchase a preferred purchase combo pack, that is coming out of my account. I'm sending that money to the new customer upon the order. I get the email, the rebate goes out to the customer. So that's on you. So that's why Erin's saying you have to really watch your budget. Like, maybe say, I only have 3 available, so you know that that's $30. And that's what your budget can handle.
Yeah. Other than that, I think our catalogs are an amazing tool. Business cards, I don't use that much. That's just my personal opinion. I think our catalogs and our success at home are amazing.
I agree with the catalogs. And then the guidelines, Samantha just asked about the guidelines. They're in the email, in the Plexus Scoop email we got like last week.
There's a good video that we could share in our groups that Sarah Taylor just
I shared it in my group today.
Okay, so go in, and I'll do it in mine too, but Sarah Taylor posted a really good video, so definitely check that out.
Yes, Michelle, so you send them a check for $10. That's how Kathleen got me to be preferred. I didn't want to be preferred, I wanted to be retail. And she's like, I'll send you $10. I'm like, I don't really care about your $10. And she's like, no, it feels whatever. But it does help, and people like a deal. I just don't care about a deal. But other people do.
Definitely. Who else? Who's next?
I think we're open, guys, now. So, oh, did you just burp? That's slow. Oh, God.
Yes, the new catalogs are out. They're in our back office.
Okay. No, they're in the back office, yes, and they're ridiculously amazing.
Yep.
All right, you guys can unmute yourself or type it in the chat. We know, don't be shy. No such thing as a bad question, right? I'm not ending the call yet.
Karen.
Okay, this kind of, can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so this kind of piggybacks on something that you guys discussed a few weeks ago. So one of my struggles is that I have a customer who has been buying for 2 to 3 months, you know, spending well over 100 PV each month. And then I share with them about becoming an ambassador so they can get it cheaper, obviously grow my team. And then I feel like this happens to me not all the time, but it happens enough. The next month, nothing. Or they buy like 50 PV worth or 30 PV worth, and then nothing at all. And I'm still following up with them and everything. How do you weed out lately I've been thinking, okay, I'm going to give people 4 to 5 months now at buying.
I went, no way.
Okay. Well, how do you weed that out? Because I feel like I sign people on and then I lose them just as fast.
Sometimes it's just trial and error. Like you're going to win some, you're going to lose some, you know? You're going to get some people that run with it, and then you're going to get some people that don't, you know? I think I've signed over 70 level 1s, and 7 of them are gold and above. That's 1 out of 10. So it's just a matter of giving everyone a shot. But I wouldn't not give people a shot. Like, I think it's really important to keep recruiting and staying in recruiting mode, and it's the only way to grow a team. But it doesn't have to be the perfect person. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. But don't be afraid to keep trying.
And what do you think about encouraging that person when they sign on, you know, encouraging them just to maybe get one customer to sign on with them, you know, one customer to sign on with them, you know what I mean? Just to kind of solidify that they would be over that 100 PV.
So I would ask them questions. If I could show you a way to make a little money back to help you afford your, I don't know who, I can't.
Go ahead, Erin. Mute everybody, and then and Karen, unmute yourself.
Okay. So I would ask them questions, and I would say, good job, Liza. Liza could see the pain on my face. Are you willing to hear some ways of how you can help pay for your products or get your products paid for? If I could show you how to do that, would you be interested in learning? And then you teach them what you do. You plug them into the system of how to, you know, sign in customers and how to share on Facebook and how to enroll ambassadors and try to get them to silver. But if you're just telling them you can sign up as an ambassador, get the best prices, that's all they're going to do. But when they see that they can make a little money, Jodie and I have chronically told this story. She only wanted 4 customers when she signed up because she loved the products and she wanted to make enough money to help pay for her products. That's all she cared about. And then you have those go-getters, like not everyone's a go-getter, but Jodie is. So she signed up, she started making money, and in her first month made $800 because she became so in love with the system and so in love with sharing it with people that she just went big. So you're going to get some people that don't, you're going to get some people that do, but you got to plug people into the system and at least give them a shot.
Okay, thank you.
My husband burped and it still stinks down here.
Oh, Damon.
God, it's like a hot dog.
Did he eat sausage?
Let me think, what did he? No, we had a chicken wrap for dinner. Less sweet, just add lemon. If you guys have someone that's complaining about Plexus being too sweet, the slim, just either add lemon or add more water.
More water works so well.
I love it. I would mix it with like 2 ounces of water.
Yep, me too. I do like the little water bottles, the little tiny water bottles.
All right, so she tried with water, just add some lemon. If she doesn't like it, she doesn't like it. I mean, what are you gonna do? Look at that big boy Landon. All right, guys, unmute yourself. Let's hear what you got. We have, oh, Tanner, sorry. My bad. That's right, Tanner. Tanner, Landon. I know everyone has questions. Jodie, did you get any in your team group?
No, I didn't get one.
If someone's not experiencing success with a product, how do you convince them to stay on the product?
No one asked that.
Yeah, that was just asked in the chat. I think that's just...
This is coming from my ambassador who, after 2 weeks of Slim Accelerator, quit, and now she's rocking it on Triplex 3 years later. So Kathleen, I honestly would use your personal experience. You know, first of all, a couple weeks isn't enough time. It works great really fast for some people, but some people it really takes time. So use your personal experience and say, hey, listen, I was you at one point. I tried a combination that didn't work for me and I didn't love it, but now I'm on this combo and I've seen such crazy results. Or if they're currently on triplex, maybe you want to try them on like Slim Accelerator Block and see if that works for them. But you're a perfect example of use your personal story and let them know these are natural ingredients, not chemical ingredients. So natural ingredients take longer time to work and work through the body. And also ask them the hard questions. How much water are you drinking every day? Are you eating too much sugar? Are you drinking alcohol? Like, yes, we don't have to restrict those things, but doing all those things with taking these products doesn't always make the products work to their best ability. So you got to kind of ask them those hard questions.
I think the biggest thing though is the consistency. Like people will be like, oh yeah, I forgot it on the weekend. And it's like, no, you have to be consistent. So I agree. Asking the hard questions will get you the tough answers.
Yeah. I mean, the products work, but people just have to take them. And sometimes people have to take them for longer periods, or maybe they have to switch things up. But I mean, I've had plenty of people that say the products aren't working. I have 3 months left. Do you want to buy them from me? I'm like, oh, you have 3 months? Maybe you should try taking them. You've only been a customer for 4 months. Just saying. That's a good question, though.
It's classic.
Okay. Anyone else? Do you guys have anything else you want to plug into? You want to talk about Liza, Jodie?
Nope.
We're going to answer your questions. We know you guys have questions.
You're going to put me on the spot. I have to be prepared.
I know. You guys have full access to 3 jewels. Any tips of someone who sees this as a business and wants to work the business, but has said she doesn't seem to want to take the products? Wrong company.
Yep.
Sorry. It just isn't the right company. I really believe this. If you're not leading with the products in this company, your business isn't going to work. If you're not taking the products and you're not a billboard for the products, this business isn't going to work. It's just not the right company for that.
I agree with you.
Ditto.
How do you help new ambassadors keep going if they don't experience success right away? As far as the business, I would ask questions. How many hours are you putting into it? Oh, you're putting in 1 hour a week, 1 hour a month, and you made $100. Okay, you just made $100 an hour.
Yep.
Do you think that you could put in 5 hours a week? How many people are you contacting? Are you doing 3-way calls? Are you posting on Facebook every day? Are you plugging into team calls? Are you watching videos? Are you reading network marketing books? You have to ask those questions. And most of the time the answer is no. I'm just going to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And those are good questions. Okay, Robin, go ahead, Liza.
I apologize. What's the best way to handle the cost question? I seem to lose people once they ask how much it costs. Block that objection before it even comes up. Or like Erin said a couple of times, ask the hard questions. What kinds of things can you give up? And I personally share my own personal financial stuff. Like I don't drink soda any longer. I don't have to take a leave, melatonin. So you have to block those objections before they even come up in a conversation. And feel, felt, found. How to use that feel, felt, found method to make the person feel as though you're really validating what they're saying and you're giving them an honest answer.
I just got this question tonight, actually, and I said, my exact words were, I thought it was expensive too at first, but then I realized I wasn't going out to eat as much. McDonald's, Burger King, pizza for lunch every day.
You're disgusting.
Wasn't buying sodas, expensive coffees, etc. So I don't drink coffees, but this is the person does.
Oh, okay.
Red Bull.
I just called someone disgusting.
So I actually save money, a lot of money. One of the reasons I decided to share Plexus is because it only takes 3 to 4 customers to pay for your own products. They are too good not to share. So I have not actually paid for my own products since I joined Plexus. So you must know 3 to 4 people that these products can help with, and then start listing the things that our products can help with.
I would say too, on top of both of those, you can't afford it. That's why you need this company.
Right.
If that's not in your budget, this is why you need Plexus. If you could share it with people and just have a love of helping people, you can make enough money to really blow your mind if you work really hard. After that, if people just say no, say, okay, what is your budget? We have 15 products under $35. What is your budget? Or under $50?
Mm-hmm.
We only have one product that's $79. Everything else is under 50. So let's talk about your budget and your goals and figure out what works best for you.
Yep. Awesome.
And then that's okay to just sell them Mega X. I just had a customer just order Mega X. They don't always have to order a combo.
You can get them hooked on one product and they're going to come back and they're going to love it. And then you can talk about all the other products that we have for them. Mm-hmm. And their belief in the products is going to be more so than it was at the beginning. And it's going to be easier to sell them the products. Joyce just asked about being hooked up with a power partner. What kinds of things can you do with each other to hold each other accountable? You can read personal development books together and do like book study stuff. You can I know Kelly Sapoznik is awesome with this, with her charts and, reaching out to 3 to 5 people a day. You can do that, snapshot each other, what you're doing to hold yourself accountable. There's lots of different things you can do.
Chat every day.
Yep.
First thing, wake up in the morning and be like, all right, who's on your list today? Let's see how it goes. Nikki Lynch, I see your statement, but I don't know what the question is.
It was
I just see a statement.
A coworker has tried everything for her son with ADHD and says she's tried everything, caps.
So the question is that she found Plexus and it's working, or is she looking for a product? I'm confused.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, so you just ask in a team group. There are plenty of people in both mine and you're under Kathleen's team. So in Kathleen's team group that have their children on ProBio 5 for ADHD. So ask for testimonies in that team group and then just snapshot them to your person. And honestly, if that person, I would have them research ADHD and probiotics. And there's a ton of information on it. But yeah, use your team groups. If you're like, that's what I do all the time. And I know where my testimonies are. I just want to have them all listed out so I can snapshot a bunch of them and send them to my potentials. Okay, so feel, felt, found method. So that is a method where if someone gives you an objection, it's my favorite thing. I just don't have enough time. Well, I hear you. I know how you feel. I felt the same way. But what I found was if I could just carve out 30 minutes a day to work my business, and can you find 30 minutes a day? Oh, you can, cool. 30 minutes a day, you can make X amount of numbers of dollars, or it's too expensive. I know how you feel. These are all me, by the way. I felt the same way. When I started, I didn't have enough money to join Plexus, but I was bad. I put out my credit card, which I shouldn't have. But I found was once I started sharing with my friends, I made way more money than I could ever imagine. I never take, this was a big one for me too. I don't believe in supplements. Oh, I hear you. I know how you feel. I felt the same way. I never even took a multivitamin before I started Plexus. But what I found was I was working out and eating right and nothing was changing. And once I started taking my Plexus products, I was less tired, I had more energy, weight was coming off, that kind of stuff. So it really is about relating to their, giving them empathy instead of just saying, no, you're wrong, giving them that empathy of, yeah, I hear you, I was with you, but what I found by doing this was this.
It's amazing when you validate somebody.
That's what I meant, validate, that's the word.
How their attitude turns around and they don't feel left out, so it's so important to validate people's feelings.
Yeah, that's a huge, that's just a great people skill to have in general. but it's actually called something. Feel, felt, found method. You're welcome. Okay, cool. By the way, has lost 12 pounds and looking like a rock star.
Awesome. Good job.
I prepped her today with her silver banner. I'm like, here's your silver banner for when you go silver. This picture doesn't even look like you anymore.
Oh.
Girl's got goals. All right. Do we think anyone else, or? I think my biggest tip for anyone is just be a go-getter. Put tunnel vision on, put laser focus on. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing. Don't worry about the naysayers. If you have goals, go get them, for crying out loud. Like, don't worry about everything. Like, Tommy's making fun of you, your cousin saying it's a pyramid scheme, Joe saying the product is, whatever it is, blinders, guys. Like, if I listened to every single person that had something bad to say, I wouldn't be in this position. So just be a go-getter and be driven and focused and learn. Like, continue to read books, read the GoPro book, read the Sarah Robbins Rock Your Network Marketing book. Like, you gotta continue to learn and read and grow and get on these calls and talk to people and just be bold and confident.
Agreed.
All right, I'm gonna stop the recording. Hold on.